LA luxury real estate booms, led Paris Hilton's $63 million mansion. A $118 million Bel Air mansion is generating significant interest, with real estate agent Nicole Plaxon reporting constant showings. The high price tag comes after recent high-profile real estate transactions in the area. Last year, actor Mark Wahlberg sold his Beverly Hills home for $55 million, a price many brokers considered low, despite a significant price reduction to avoid Los Angeles's new mansion tax. He initially listed the property for $87.5 million. Interestingly, that same property was quickly resold for $63 million, netting the new owners a substantial profit even after factoring in the mansion tax. The buyers were none other than Paris Hilton and her husband Carter Room, who were reportedly looking for a replacement after their Malibu home was damaged in wildfires. This rapid resale and subsequent record-breaking listing price underscore the continued strength and unique dynamics of the luxury real estate market in Los Angeles.
In our next story, Colorado coach Deion Sanders said he has beaten bladder cancer. University of Colorado football coach Deion Sanders recently underwent surgery to remove a bladder tumor. Thankfully, tests reveal no remaining cancer. Sanders, who lost 25 pounds during his ordeal, stated the surgery was challenging but successful, and he plans to continue coaching this season. He expressed gratitude for the support of his medical team and the Colorado Athletic Department. Sanders had largely kept his health issues private until recently, offering only limited details previously. This latest surgery follows a history of serious health problems, including blood clots and the amputation of 2 toes. Despite these challenges, he remains committed to his coaching duties. The Buffalo's football team is preparing for the upcoming season with a key focus on replacing starting quarterback Shedeur Sanders, Deion's son, who has moved on. The competition for the starting quarterback position is between highly touted recruits Julian Lewis and Caden Salter. Despite significant roster turnover and his own health battles, Coach Sanders and the Buffaloes are looking forward to a promising season, building on their 9-4 record last year.
In our next story, Trump acknowledges real starvation in Gaza and tells Israel to let in every ounce of food. During a visit to the UK, President Trump publicly urged Israel to allow unrestricted food access to Gaza, acknowledging the severe starvation there. This directly contradicts Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's earlier denial of a humanitarian crisis. Trump cited televised images of hungry children as evidence, stating the U.S. would increase its involvement in providing aid. He also pressed for Israel to alter its approach to the situation, suggesting a need for a different strategy in delivering aid. Trump also expressed disappointment with Vladimir Putin, stating he was losing patience with the ongoing war in Ukraine. He threatened to impose sanctions on Russia's trading partners within 10 to 12 days if a ceasefire wasn't achieved, shortening his previously announced 50-day deadline. He discussed this with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, also offering unsolicited advice on economic and immigration policies to bolster Starmer's chances in the upcoming election. While meeting with Starmer, Trump proposed the establishment of easily accessible food centers in the Gaza region, although specifics on their operation remained unclear. Simultaneously, the UK is working on a peace plan with France and Germany, and is considering recognizing Palestine as a state, a suggestion Trump neither endorsed nor rejected. Starmer, meanwhile, held a press conference expressing his disgust at the situation in Gaza and emphasizing the urgent need for a ceasefire. Protests against Trump's visit took place near his Scottish golf resort, with demonstrators raising concerns about the Gaza crisis as well as other policy issues including Trump's stance on immigration, transgender rights, and cuts to international aid. The protesters criticized the significant resources dedicated to securing Trump's visit.
In our next story, 2 dead, 3 injured after shooting outside Reno casino, suspect in custody, authorities say. A shooting outside the Grand Sierra Resort and Casino in Reno, Nevada left several people injured Monday morning. The incident occurred around 7:25 a.m. in the valet area. Police quickly apprehended an adult male suspect, who was also injured in an officer-involved shooting and taken to a hospital. The exact number of victims and the extent of their injuries remain unclear, but multiple individuals were transported to area hospitals for treatment. Initial reports of fatalities proved inaccurate. Reno Police Chief Catherine Nance confirmed the details of the shooting and the arrest. The circumstances surrounding the incident are still under investigation, Reno Mayor Hillary Sheev expressed her condolences to those affected and thanked first responders for their swift action and bravery. The investigation into the motive and specifics of the shooting is ongoing.
In our next story, live updates. Trump meets with UK Prime Minister Starmer on trade, Gaza war. The Trump administration has issued new guidance on religious expression for federal employees. The memo from the Office of Personnel Management clarifies that employees are permitted to discuss their religious beliefs with colleagues, even attempting to persuade them to adopt their views. However, this right is explicitly contingent on the interactions remaining non-harassing and respectful of others' wishes. The memo provides illustrative examples, emphasizing that employees can engage in polite discussions about their faith during breaks, but must cease such attempts if a colleague requests it. This guidance aims to balance the freedom of religious expression with the need to maintain a respectful and inclusive workplace. The new policy emphasizes the importance of voluntary participation. Encouraging coworkers to join in religious activities, like prayer, is allowed, but only to the same extent that employees could encourage participation in other personal activities. This new directive from the Office of Personnel Management is expected to impact the daily interactions of federal employees, clarifying the boundaries of religious expression within